Do you want to know a surefire way to overcome any obstacle in your life? Another way to approach this question is to ask ourselves, how do we create a life that's truly worth living, given that our life comes to an end? Think about the essence of nature, how it's always changing within patterns and rhythms, and how it's in a constant dynamic flow. This essence we're referring to is fundamentally immaterial. What I mean is that it's not made of a substance, or something that's solid and made of matter. So we can't catch hold of it or cling to it, nor can we stand on it or rely on it. But paradoxically, we're taught by our parents, who were taught by their parents and so on, that this essence of nature within us, which we call life, matters. That it's a serious and an important thing to go on living. Now, matter has two meanings. It means something that's made of substance, something that's material, and it also means something that's important. So, in a sense, we're taught that something that doesn't fundamentally matter matters. We're taught to try and cling on to something that's not substantial, something that's immaterial. We're taught to hold on to something that's a flowing pattern in a dynamic process of change. Yet this is impossible because there's nothing to hold on to, nowhere to stand on. This is the case with the human organism as well, where the essence of our life is in a constant process of change. Much like a running river, we're never the same for even 2 seconds. We're like a flame of a candle, which looks to be a constant, but is actually a stream of hot gas. The human organism is a stream of energy, except we're taught to value it as a solid object, to hold on to it like it matters. We get hung up on a system of memories and habits, on things we've learned, and we identify ourselves with these things. Yet, we don't accept that what we really are is just a pattern that's slowly but surely wearing out, and that eventually we're going to die. So this puts us in a situation where we're involved in playing this game of life, but we're doing it in a way that goes beyond play and makes it an extremely serious thing. And as a result, we go through our entire existence in a state of constant frustration because we're trying to hold on to and preserve something which in the long run cannot be preserved at all. This is why in both Western psychology and Eastern philosophy there's that general principle of letting go. Because when you let go, you begin to see it all for what it really is. You can see the game you're involved in as a thing to play, not as something to take so seriously. That's when you loosen the grip to your attachments and begin to peel back the layers of the onion, which are all the belief systems you've taken on to rationalize the seriousness of the game. It's okay to go on living, to go on playing the game, to have goals and to work hard, to solve problems and to build and create things. Just recognize that it's a game, because if you get hung up and try to hold on to things, you deprive yourself of the pleasure and enjoyment of playing the game. That's the paradox. When you let go of who you are, you become what you might be. When you let go of what you have, you receive what you need. It's by yielding that we endure. And when we give of ourselves, we become more. When we desire nothing, everything comes to us. And when we feel most destroyed, that's precisely when we're about to grow. So if you want to become whole, let yourself be partial. If you want to become full, let yourself be empty. And if you want to be reborn, let this version of you die. This is the feminine paradox, the paradox of letting go. If you want to be given everything, give everything up.